Hey everyone, it's Deacon Mark filling in for Father Tony this week. We're now into ordinary time, which a lot of people think means boring time, but actually ordinary time is the season in which we want to order our lives to deepen our faith and grow closer to Jesus. And this weekend's gospel gives us the opportunity to do just that. At the wedding feast at Cana, Mary says what are her last words in Scripture when she says, "Do whatever he tells you." So this week, let's ask ourselves, what is Jesus telling me to do? And let's try to order our lives along those lines. I've got some great news to share with you. Earlier this week, Father Tony got a call from the diocese, and he was informed that Deacon Scott Cerrito, who many of you have probably seen around the parish, he's been with us for a couple of months, well, he has officially been assigned to St. Francis Xavier. So this is great news. We now have an abundance of deacons here, which I know Father Tony appreciates. At the end of the video, Deacon Scott will introduce himself, but I want to tell you a quick little story. So ever since I was assigned here just 8 months ago, Deacon Paul and Deacon Bob have been teasing me that come Easter Vigil time, it's my job to carry that heavy Easter candle. Well, now that Deacon Scott is here, all right, so some things to share with you this week. Up on Monday, we have actually a couple big things going on in our country. It is, of course, the annual MLK holiday. So that morning, we'll have our normal morning mass at 7:30 a.m. That evening, St. Francis will be hosting the community celebration at 6 p.m. If you heard that it was at 7 p.m., it has been moved up to 6 p.m. because, of course, there's a big game going on that night as well. So this community celebration will feature some of the area churches. Our mayor will be here, and our own Life Teen band will be performing. So let's make sure that we are praying for racial justice and an end to racism in this country. Also Monday is the inauguration of our new president. So no matter your politics, this is a time to pray for unity and peace within our country. Also coming up is Stewardship Weekend. So now is a good time to pray and discern what is God calling you to do, maybe more in our parish with your time and your talent and your treasure. So be ready for the commitment cards to be in the pews on January 25th and 26th. Also, Exodus 90 for the men and Magnify 90 for the women starts on January 20th. If you have never participated in these before, spend some time in prayer and see if God's calling you to embark on this. I know I did Exodus 90 a few years ago, and it was a very enriching program, and it made for a very special Lent for me. Also, on Wednesday, the 22nd, that is the day of prayer for the legal protection of the unborn. The Medina County Right to Life normally has a special event this week at the courthouse, but unfortunately, due to the extreme cold we're expecting on Monday night, they've had to cancel. So that has been canceled, but please take time this week to pray for the protection of the unborn and the sanctity of all human life. And then lastly, I want to mention that this Sunday night, the 19th, at the 5:30 Life Team Mass, we'll be welcoming all our CYO basketball teams. So expect to see some extra people there. We're going to have a special Mass for them with a blessing at the end. That's all I've got. Now here is our newest deacon, Deacon Scott Cerrito.
Good afternoon, my new parish family. What an honor and a pleasure it is to be assigned here. I know when Father Tony asked me to come down here, it was kind of a dream come true for me because my deacon mentors have been down here. Mark, one of the classmates after me, is down here, and so there was already a lot of connections here. And this community not only welcomed me so warmly and so fondly, but they also extended quite a warm welcome to my family, and that's also left a huge impression on all of us because we're a package deal. You know, we're all coming down here. We're all gonna
That's right.
We're all gonna minister down here together. It's a beautiful thing. So let's see. I've been married for 27 years to my wife Julie. We have two adult sons, Robbie and Connor. Let's see. I'm retired. I was a policeman and a fireman in a former lifetime. And then that all came to a screeching halt when God decided he had other plans for me. Ask me about it sometime. I love ham radio. I love building things. I'm a carpenter by second trade and a consummate tinkerer. So I'm glad to be here. I'm glad everybody has welcomed us as warmly as they have. So here's to many decades of servants to this community down here. Here, here. And I get to play with all of my deacon friends. So
always,
great.
always. Yeah.
Good time.